We've all had that moment where we've been so into a game that we can't bring ourselves to stop playing. You know, those kind of moments where you decide to skip sleeping maybe because you just so desperately have to carry on. Yeah, well, this one guy, well, he took that a little bit further.
A deadly tornado ravaged the city of Greensboro, North Carolina over the weekend, tearing roofs off of houses, uprooting trees, and causing thousands of people to lose power in their homes. But one teenager decided he would stay put and try and survive the storm so he could play Fortnite. Anton Williams was interviewed by the local news in front of an overturned van and was asked what did he do to survive the carnage, to which Anton replied, quote, "I was sitting at home and I was playing Fortnite and all of a sudden I just heard a bunch of noise. I looked out of the window and I started seeing the roofs come off of houses in front of me. And then I sat back down because I only had a couple of people left in my game. I was going to try and finish the game."
That's irresponsible. That is irresponsible. That's all I'm going to say. This is some obvious stuff you could say here. That is irresponsible.
He wants to get that win though, Mike. It's not often you get to the final few. You got to go for it. It's the whole point of the game. What's the point quitting?
Still though. As the storm intensified, Anton carried on playing until a truck flipped over and the power to his home went out. He then escorted his sister and nephew into the bathroom to keep them safe. The reporter asked Anton what was going through his mind as he escorted his family to safety. He responded, "Honestly, I was just thinking about the game." But he did add, quote, "I was hoping everybody was okay around me."
As a secondary thought.
Yeah.
I mean, Anton, you've got your sister and your nephew in the house.
Yes.
It's like, don't worry guys, it's just a bit windy.
I can't believe it.
I'm used to these storms. I've played this game. It's like people say that games do nothing for you. He knew about the storm. He knew that only when the storm comes into you that it causes an effect. And also, he knew that if the roof blows off a house, that he could just fix it. Just get his little blue pad out and fix, just like in the game.
Just like
he knew how to fix it. That's it.
He's making us look bad. He's making games look bad.
It's true. It's true. In all seriousness,
stupid and addictive.
What an idiot! What an idiot! In all seriousness, I mean,
he had a sister and nephew to escort to safety, but that was only after his game. He was forced to stop playing by the power being cut out. Like I said, it's irresponsible.
Last month, we learned that No Man's Sky would be heading to Xbox One along with a significant content patch called No Man's Sky Next. At the time of reveal, Hello Games didn't have a release date for the Xbox version of the game, but a listing from Amazon might have just revealed when it will be released. IGN spotted the listing on Amazon Italy, who claim the game will be released on Xbox One on June the 19th. The Xbox version will come with all the previous content updates and the new Next update on day one. It will also be enhanced for the Xbox One X with support for 4K and HDR.
Two things for me here. This is another console exclusive for Sony, which is now going to be available on the Xbox. So Hellblade, Xbox gamers get to play that, and now No Man's Sky. There is something there for No Man's Sky. There is a lot of negativity. Obviously, there's a lot of bad news when it landed. It's a different game now, and hopefully the next update, we don't know anything about it really. Hopefully that'll be a significant chunk, and it sounds like the in terms of the word, it's always been like they've used one-word logos for these. It's been like foundation and whatever. And so this one is Next, which kind of signifies something big, right? It feels like it's got to be something pretty big. And also we get, the second thing is we get a timescale now, because they've said it's going to be Next built in, and that's coming out on June the 19th. So that's going to be available on the Xbox, which says it's going to be available on the other platforms, PlayStation and PC as well, maybe before then. And in a last bit of news, Ubisoft might be teasing the existence of Watch Dogs 3 through their mobile app. YouTube channel Ubi Central published a video of the Ubisoft mobile app, which features a Siri-like assistant called Sam. It was discovered that if you asked Sam about Watch Dogs 3, it would respond saying, quote, "Watch Dogs 3 is not finished yet, but from the last early build I tried, it's very solid. The dev team works wonders. Can't wait for you to try it." But that's not the only sign that Ubisoft might be working on Watch Dogs 3. On April Fool's Day this year, the company put a Watch Dogs-style hacking minigame on their official website, which they said contained info about unreleased Ubisoft games.
So Watch Dogs 3 might be a thing. But when asked about a potential third game by PC Gamer, Ubisoft said they do not comment on rumours and speculation. PC Gamer also tried asking Sam about Watch Dogs 3, but they got a different response. This time Sam said, quote, "You'd think that I'd know what was brewing in the Watch Dogs universe with my DedSec contacts, but I haven't heard a blip from them about a sequel. I'll let you know if I get more info on this."
This is classic guerrilla marketing, right? This is like, you plant a little thing, someone discovers it, headlines emerge online, then they take it down and they, "Oh, we don't comment on rumours and speculation, you guys, come on." And then they've added that little line there as well, so they've changed it now so that it actually says says, I don't know anything about Watch Dogs. So you get a specific answer. It's not just like a stock, I don't know, I can't help you answer. So they've thought about it there.
They put effort in as well, This is the thing. It's like, we want this to be the response now. If it wasn't a thing, I mean, is that an indication? If it wasn't a thing, would they have gone to the effort of, I'll let you know when we get more info on this? Or would they have just gone with a general response, I know nothing, Jon Snow, that kind of thing. But I don't know. Read into it what you will. For my money, Mike's right. It's guerrilla marketing. Watch Dogs 3, November.
All right, yeah. It's a release date and
It's
everything.
2 years, right? It's 2 years after the other one.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
November.
There you go. Confirmed. There you go, playing a game through a tornado. Pretty unbelievable, really. What are the worst conditions that you've played a video game in? Let us know down in the comments. I'm sure that will be delightful. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Now, there's another video right there which you can watch right now if you want. And a link to Patreon if you want to support the channel. See you next time.